Um, let's jump into it then. Probably would you say the Kill Tony spot was the biggest moment of your comedy career so far?
That was the best moment of my life, and I don't think anything will ever top that.
Are you a fan of the show? I'm gonna use a wrestling term here. I'm a mark for Kill Tony, dude. I watch every week. Like, it's funny. I watched it like before I knew you, and I remember watching. I was like, dude, this guy killed.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before we'd ever met or anything too. Like, I was like, it's funny. I remember that episode so clearly.
Oh damn. That's cool. There's been a couple people that like reached out to me about it, and it's cool to like because I watched it for 3 or 4 years before it happened, just at work. And part of me sometimes I want like, man, I used to think about like if they come to Toronto, I'm gonna fucking go there. And then it happened, and I'm like, did I fucking manifest that? I'm into fucking magic and shit, so I don't know. Not magic, like, but manifesting, and I don't know. I'm fucking crazy.
Well, I mean, no one could prove it wasn't you that brought it there.
I mean, I definitely jumped to massive conclusions without any evidence a lot too. So I get it. It's a big conclusion to jump to. But anyways, yeah, it was really fun. It left me speechless. Like,
Let's break down the whole the whole experience. Like, what was this? It was for JFL. They were doing a live podcast. Let's go back just a little bit for anybody who doesn't know. Kill Tony is a live podcast hosted by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe. Comedians put their name in a bucket, and if you get your name drawn out, you're allowed to do a minute of uninterrupted stand-up on stage in front of all the live comedians. It's usually done at the Comedy Store. They were here for a Toronto date for Just for Laughs. What was like the day like? Did you have to go down early to get your name in? Did you have to sign up, or
yeah,
you
we
go
were
with
there
anyone?
about an hour early. There was a big line of like maybe about 100 or 70 to 100 comics just waiting to sign up to get in there and put their name on the list and in the bucket. So
How many people did they do in the show? Like 5, 6?
yeah, I think maybe like 6, maybe 7. Not a lot.
Pretty crazy, eh? So out of roughly 100,
Yeah,
you were 6, 7 of 100.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was waiting in line with Jam Easy, and when he got there, he's like, "Man, I got a good feeling about this, and my name's gonna get pulled." And me and Hassan Chowdhury were there together, just waiting in line, and then Jam Easy's behind us, and he's telling us that, and we're like, "Dude, shut up! Like, shut up!" And then his name
and
gets
he got
pulled, and
pulled.
then
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm just fucking yelling from my seat, Jam Easy, like. I was so happy, like I couldn't believe it, and then I'm like, oh shit, did Jam Easy fucking manifest his spot? I don't know.
No, that's awesome, man. So Jam Easy went on. You went with Hassan as well. These are all great local comics. Who else did you guys go with? Anybody else in the crew?
No, I just met Hassan there. I wasn't even gonna go because like I was scared they were gonna interview me after, and like I knew how underdeveloped I was, and I was like, I don't want to fucking answer any of his questions. So like I wasn't gonna go. And then Hassan's like, man, just lie, just go, whatever, man, fuck it. So then I ended up going, and then he didn't even ask me any questions after, and I was like, Jesus Christ, that was sick.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the interview is kind of like the make or break on Kill Tony. It's always like you can bomb your minute, and then if you kill the interview, you're good. But
Yeah.
thinking back now, they just kind of said, Mark, you crushed.
You chose your words like so perfectly, and there was nothing wasted. That was like a perfect piece of steak, dude. They cut all the fat out. That was so good.
Thank you.
That was so good.
That's
Dave.
awesome, man.
I was really stoked to get off stage.
No, you'd never know, man. You seemed super confident up there. Your minute crushed. So as we were saying, like there's only 6, 7 people out of the 100 who get pulled. You were actually the last person pulled out of the bucket.
I don't think so. There was Sarah Wren was pulled after me.
They were doing. I just rewatched this. They were doing only a female at that one. So you were the last like actual person, like the last person pulled who could be anybody.
Word.
Yeah.
True.
So Sarah went on after you, but yeah, you were the last male who could have been picked out of the bucket.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy, man. When it was running down, like, were you kind of thinking, this was fun, but I'm not getting up tonight?
No, I didn't even, it didn't cross my mind that I could have possibly went up. Like I didn't think I was going to get up. Like I wasn't hopeful or anything. I was just like, oh no, I'll go watch. I'll put my name in the bucket, but like they won't pick me. And then they picked me. Like I knew what jokes I would do if I went up, but I really was not like I didn't think I would at all.
That is kind of like the classic Kill Tony like thing you always hear is like if somebody especially if they don't do good on their set, they say, oh, I had no idea I was going to get picked out of the bucket. How did that kind of like a minute too, dude? A minute is a hard time to win over a crowd and, you know, be funny. Like, how was that? Just knowing like just getting your name picked out of a bucket, knowing you've got to go up and you're going to be doing comedy in front of how many people were in the crowd that night?
I think at least 200.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure exactly.
Packed too.
Yeah, it was when I got the laugh, you can see like the literal shock, like a noise came out of my mouth, like, and from my gut, I was like, oh, like it was literally shocking. And, with regards to how I felt about doing a minute, most of my jokes are pretty short. So I was actually like pretty down with that. I just like do a setup and then a boom. And that's basically all I did at that point. So it was perfect to highlight my limited skill set.
Well, I mean, you're being modest, dude, because you did your minute. You absolutely crushed. Like there's kind of no denying that.
It was lucky.
Dude, you crushed so hard that Tony had you come and do a set. He had you open for him the next night.
Wow. Mark Korakianitis, ladies and gentlemen.
That was great.
And that is how you kill Tony. Wow.
Kill Tony.
Fuck yeah. Incredible fucking set. I'll tell you what, I have my last hour-long set is tomorrow here in this room at midnight. I do believe tomorrow night. If you'd like, I'll throw you on for a 5-minute guest spot.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Is that cool?
That's dope.
Then let's keep it moving along. There he goes. He did it. Mark Korakianitis.
That was a very lucky, well-timed set to do well on. I'm very pleased I did well that night. You should see me how often I bombed before that.
You're being very modest, dude. I've seen you at Mike's. You never bomb.
Oh.
But so tell us a bit more about that. What was so Kill Tony went extremely well. You did your minute. Huge laughs from the crowd as you can hear through the whole thing.
Mark Korakianitis. Mark Korakianitis. Mark Korakianitis.
Oh, good tune. Here he comes.
Here he comes, everybody. It's Mark Korakianitis. One more time for Mark Korakianitis.
I'm so fat, girls can blow me in the rain and stay dry. I'm so fat, they don't. My dad died 2 years ago. It was the hardest year of my life. Had to clean the eaves troughs, close the pool, fuck my mom. Just one time I wish my sister would strap on the dildo and take one for the team, but no. I drew the fuck mom straw.
You did so well that Tony, who's not like, you know, he'll tell you if you did bad.
Okay.
He said they loved your set. They had you come back the next night. Was it the next night?
Yeah.
So the next night they had you open for Tony Hinchcliffe during a stand-up set.
Yeah.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Tell us about that. That's crazy, dude. You got to open. You did so well on the open mic that the host had you open for him, like after getting picked out of a bucket. Like that's crazy.
Thank you. It was crazy. Dude, everyone, so like I didn't have many friends at that point. Like I was just this guy who started pursuing comedy, and like that was all I did. And then out of the blue, everyone's texting me, like everyone hears about this. It's going all over social media. And it literally was shocking. Like the same experience, like my dad died suddenly of medical malpractice. The same shock of that is what I experienced that weekend for like 3 days. And then even till this day, I really can't believe it. But it was incredible, man. And then it really gave me the confidence to like know that like, okay, maybe like to keep going with stand-up, because I didn't know if I was delusional or like if I was too raunchy or too gross, or if I was I just relying on fuck my mom jokes and sniffing panty jokes and guzzling cum jokes. Like, you know, like I had a lot of insecurity, and then to get some reinforcement from someone who's highly respected really gave me the confidence I needed to like keep going with it and like to keep pursuing whatever I think is funny